Alright, here we go with today's video. Today we are doing a suggested video by John Lewis asking me to do a fantasy draft but do a fixed where I get the #1 pick. So as you guys know, there are such things as a fixed 30th pick draft, which means you get the 30th pick every single time. I'm going to go fixed and give myself the first pick every time and see how good we can actually go. So we need a random team here and we're going to get the Boston Celtics. And of course, we've got the first pick, but that means we cannot choose our team though, so we have to simulate a draft. Let's see what goes on. I'll see you guys with our team. Before we get too far into the video though, did you know that 55% of you guys that are watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel? So it'll be absolutely amazing if you guys could go down there, hit that red button. It takes a second of your time and I post bangers every single day, so please be sure to subscribe. It does mean a lot. If you have subscribed, hit the like button. That helps the video out a lot, so yeah, could you guys do that? That'd be lovely. So we've ended up with a Luka Doncic, Vukovic, TJ Warren, Marcus Morris, Brook Lopez, Carmelo Anthony, Kenneth Faried, Damian Lee, Iguodala, Ben McLemore, Al Farouk, Chris Clemens, Darius Garland, and Nick Young. Rotation roster. So for this first season, because we got Luka, that means we're going to be competing and we're going to try and get as much trade value as we can out of our current assets. So that means we are going to be moving positions. I know you guys don't, and some of you guys don't like it when I do this, but I'm doing it anyway because it is a fantasy draft, fantasy rebuild. If it's a realistic one, I don't change their positions. Anywho, Luka Doncic. Straight away, we're keeping him. Nikola Vukovic and see if what we could do for Vukovic and Garland, actually. What do you reckon? Get Bam and then try and get AD in free agency next season? That would be cool if we could get dump as much salary as we can and then try and get Anthony Davis in the offseason. That would be really, really cool. So that means we're going to probably keep Bam at the center position. Then we need to move more bad contracts. Iguodala and Marcus Morris. Next contract's got to go. And I'm going to get Serge Ibaka because Serge, we can play at the power forward for this first season. His contract expires after this season anyway, so we should be alright. We just don't have to re-sign him. TJ Warren, he's got a 3-year deal. Same with Brook Lopez, got a 4-year deal. We need to get rid of these guys for either expiring or salary cap. Michael Porter Jr. I like that. He's only going to progress for us as well. So we do Michael Porter Jr. He's on a cheap deal, and then we can get rid of Marvin Williams. He's only on a 1-year deal as well. That's expiring. All right, we could keep Marvin. That's not bad. Al Farouk's on a 3-year, and Kenneth Faried's on a 1-year deal. We could actually keep Kenneth Faried, but I don't mind too much. Let's see what we can get. I mean, we can get Robert Williams in a first. That's some salary relief for sure. Do we have much salary left? Expiring. Luka, Bam, Michael Porter Jr. Plus 1 year, I'm alright with Ben McLemore. I'm kind of trying to be bad this season anyway, so I don't mind too much. I should probably get rid of these two before their value declines or we lose them in free agency. We can get Tim Hardaway in a first. Tim Hardaway's contract I'm alright with because I'm pretty sure it has a team option at the end of it. Oh, it's a player option. Never mind. Let's get rid of Tim Hardaway now. We got a first round pick for it, so we should be alright if we could get Tim Hardaway for like some cap relief. Gary Trent Jr. That works as well. We can send Gary Trent down to the G League, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's got 2 years on his deal, so we can send him down to the G League. Free agents, who's here? Joakim Noah. We'll bring Joakim onto the squad. We're just going to bring a bunch of minimum guys here so we can actually send Gary Trent down to the G League. And I think we should be alright, so I'll see you guys with our rotation for this first season. Well, we don't actually have a starting point guard, which I don't mind too much because I'm not trying to compete that much this season. But we got Neto, Doncic, Porter Jr., Serge Ibaka, and Bam Adebayo starting 5. We then have Chris Clemens, Marvin Williams, Ben McLemore, and Torrey Craig coming off our bench. We got Luka, Bam, and MPJ as scoring options. We got a 3.5-star system with balanced, and we are the projected 7th seed. So let's see what goes on. I mean, we've got Luka, so I wouldn't be surprised if we still manage to make the playoffs. We're at the All-Star break, and Luka Doncic is an All-Star starter, but that's our only All-Star. And even though we don't really have a lot of players, Luka manages to win MVP like Luka does. We went 49 and 33. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. DeAndre Jordan, 6th man. Kawhi, Defensive Band, Most Improved. And Kenny Atkinson, Coach of the Year. And we managed to finish off as the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, which is not bad. Luka, of course, you guys have seen Luka's stats. 30, 10, and 10. Insane numbers there by Luka. 20, 9, and 2 for Bam. 16, 6, and 1 for Michael Porter Jr. 14, 7, and 1 for Serge. 9, 2, and 6 for Raul Neto. He was our starting point guard, by the way. Clemens. There's our bench, guys. Team stats. Points per game, we were 3rd. Defensively, we were about 6th, and our differential was 4th in the league. Let's simulate these playoffs here. I'm not too fussed about what happens, but I expect us to only make it to the 2nd round and then lose. We've made it to the 2nd round. round at least. We beat Washington in 6 games, and we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, who are the 1 seed, where we are up 3-0. Can we not blow a 3-0 lead? There we go. We go to the Eastern Conference Finals, so we've exceeded our expectations for this playoff series. We're down 3-1, we're down 3-2, we are tied, and we're through to the finals where we're taking on the Timberwolves. And even though we did not have a starting point guard and we didn't have a good team at all, we still managed to win the championship. Luka Doncic is a cheat code in this game. Draft lottery, do we? Oh my goodness, we have so many picks. Holy moly, we managed to fall down to 7. That's nice. We also had 12, and that's about it, and 30. So 12 and 30, 7, 12 and 30. Decent picks. At staff signing, we only signed Michael Williams and Randy Martin, like usual. So I'm looking here, and we really don't have anyone that we really need to trade away. If we go Chris Clemens plus the 7th pick, could we possibly move up? And that's a no. So I'll see you guys with who I drafted. We can actually trade for LaMelo Ball and Steven Adams for all 3 of our picks combined. So instead of drafting someone, we'll get LaMelo and Steven Adams. Team player options, Ben McLemore, sure, we'll bring you back. And Torrey Craig, yeah, we'll offer qualifying too, sure. And we have plenty of cap space to play with, and we are defending champions. Does AD want to come to Boston? He does want to come to Boston. Why not? We're defending champions. Also, I'm going to move Steven Adams' contract away ASAP for someone a little bit cheaper, please. John Collins, very much cheaper. Thank you. I'll take John Collins. And that means, how much cap do we have freed up? Oh, we can't negotiate with that. We have 50 mil cap freed up, so that means we could actually bring like Hassan Whiteside in, as well as Anthony Davis, and we're defending champions. This is amazing. You want to know what the fun thing is? We just got Hassan and Anthony Davis, and we could still, oh, we can't bring in Dwight Howard. God damn, I would love to bring Dwight Howard in. How much cap do we need to free up for Dwight? 8 mil. Just saying, Sabonis and Nurkic, I don't know if that's a salary dump yet, but we'll find out. We know we gained more salary than that. So now we got Sabonis to come off the bench now. We've got John Collins as well. We can get rid of Yusuf Nurkic, and let's see what we can get. We can get Hassan Whiteside back. Sure. Why not? And I mean, thinking about it, if we got Kemba Walker, play him at the starting position, bring LaMelo off the bench, that could work. Yeah, alright. That seems to work. Then we've got Kemba, Luka. Who's our starting small forward? Michael Porter Jr., Anthony Davis, John. We got too many power forwards. So if we got rid of, say, Collins and Robert Williams, could we get a better backup center or a backup small forward? We could just get Yusuf Nurkic back. Move him back to the center. Yes, I also swapped out John Collins for Sabonis because I like John Collins a bit better than Sabonis in this game. So we'll bring Nurkic back onto the team. We'll move him back to the center. He can be our backup center. We now need a backup shooting guard and small forward, and we should be cool. I think the only trade that makes sense here is Jonas Valanciunas. I know he's not what we're looking for at all. Well, not for the time being anyway. Then we can go Valanciunas, trade Valanciunas for hopefully a shooting guard or a backup small forward. DeJounte Murray, that works for me, because what we can do, instead of him playing, you know, the point guard small forward, point guard shooting guard, we can go move him to shooting guard and we'll make him a shooting guard small forward because he can play that. So our team after free agency: Kemba, LaMelo, Luka, DeJounte, Michael Porter Jr., Anthony Davis, John Collins, Jalen Smith, Yusuf Nurkic, and Bam Adebayo. We got 3 training camps here for this second season. Untapped potential, we are gonna give to John Collins. I'll go to DeJounte Murray because he is signed to a bigger deal. So yeah, we'll go to DeJounte just to play it safe. We'll go LaMelo even though he's already an A+, and also we'll go Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah, we'll go Yusuf Nurkic. Rotation for this second season: Kemba, Luka, and PJ, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo. We then have John Collins, DeJounte Murray, Nurkic, LaMelo coming off of our bench. We got Luka, AD, and Kemba as scoring options. We've got a 4.5-star system with balance, and we are the projected 1 seed. I mean, we are defending champions. Let's see if we can go back to back. We've got 2 All-Stars this year in Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. And at the end of the second season, we end up going 72-10. Luka is once again the MVP. I think at the beginning of the season we didn't lose a game until like our 32nd game, so that's pretty cool. Did we win any other awards here? We did win Coach of the Year. That was pretty self-explanatory. We got Luka Doncic, all NBA first team, and Anthony Davis, all defensive second team. Stats here, if you guys were wondering: AD didn't even average over 20 points, which is kind of crazy, but I think he was there just for defense and a bit of boards and a bit of offense, you know, just someone there alongside Luka. But there's all the stats there if you guys are wondering. Team stats: we were up first points per game, we were first in defensive team, and we were first in point differential. We almost won by 20 points a game on average. So let's go here. I have a feeling it would be nice if we could go back-to-back in championships here. So I'm just going to see what goes on. We got past the Knicks pretty easily. We swept them, and we've got Washington in the second round, who we also sweep, where we're taking on the Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, where we're up 2-0, 3-0, sweep our way to the finals. That's pretty cool, where we're taking on the Blazers, and we are going to go undefeated in the playoffs here. We win the championship, and Luka wins Finals MVP. So we went 16-0 in the playoffs. Let's go. That's got to be a record. Draft lottery. Do we have a projected pick? No, we do not. We don't have a pick at all. Do we have ours? No, we traded that to Boston. So we don't have any picks. We had a second round pick, but there really wasn't anyone there to draft. We're going to bring Nurkic, Doncic, and Porter Jr. back. Qualifying, we need to re-sign Bam and John Collins. I'm thinking I should just run it back, see what happens. Looking at our team, it's only going to get better because it's only going to develop more. So, like, I think there's really not a lot we can really do to this team. We could try and get a better starting point, although Kemba is nice. You know what? Nothing really comes up for Kemba, so I'm alright. I'm just going to try and run it back, see what happens. Training camps here. We've got 3 of them. We're going to go untapped potential. 2, probably John Collins, because he needs it. We'll also give it to Yusuf Nurkic. He's our backup center. And we will also give it to Michael Porter Jr. I mean, he is our starting small forward. Hopefully, he can develop. We could get Russell Westbrook, which, I mean, we should try and change up the team a little bit. Russ is a bit of a better overall, so why not try it? Rotation for this final season: Westbrook, Luka, Porter Jr., Davis, and Adebayo starting 5. We then have DeJounte, John Collins, Yusuf Nurkic, and LaMelo Ball coming off the bench. We got Luka, AD, and Westbrook as scoring options. We got a 4.5-star system with balanced, and we are the projected 2 seed. Who's this Miami squad got? They've got Butler, Giannis. They've got Jimmy Butler and Giannis. Okay, that's why they went into the 1 seed, because they got Giannis. Okay. Once again, only the 2 All-Stars in Luka and Anthony Davis. So for this 3rd and final season, we go 63-19. Steph Curry wins MVP, and DeJounte Murray wins 6th man. Good on you, DeJounte. And Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. Player stats here: Luka putting up 27.5. Westbrook, AD, Adebayo, John Collins, DeJounte, Michael Porter, Nurkic, Ball, and that's our bench. Team stats here: points per game, we're first. Defensively, we were second. In differential, we were first by 4 points. So we were the 1 seed here. Let's simulate playoffs. Let's see what happens. See if we can go back to back to back. I mean, it's a good sign that we've made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm sorry that you guys missed out on the first 2 rounds. We're actually down 2-3 right now. I didn't realize. Hold up a second. We better not get eliminated here in this game. No, we're up. We are up. We've got a bit of a lead, and we win by 2 points. Ooh, game 7 at home. Can we go to the finals, please? That would be lovely. Please, 2K, don't screw me over here. We are up by a bit. Okay, we've got this in the bag. Awesome sauce. We go to the NBA Finals, where we're taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, who have Victor Oladipo, Hassan Whiteside. Okay, I'm actually not scared of this team at all. We're up 3-0, and we are 3-peat champions with Luka Doncic winning Finals MVP. So here's our team here: Luka, AD, Westbrook, DeJounte, Bam. There you guys go. There's our team there. Pretty dang good, got to admit. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It would be absolutely amazing if you guys could do that. We recently hit 2,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. Also, go follow me on Twitter, CamRebuilds, and TikTok, CamRebuilds. Everything's the exact same on every single platform, so go follow me on those. It would be absolutely awesome if you guys can, if you guys want to see more content. But that's going to do it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video.